who's been currently working as a dean and also head of the Department of Educational Psychology, controller of education, controller of examination, Tamil Nadu, Teacher Education University. We are delighted to have you here, sir, that we know that being in such a hierarchy in the career, like registrar and teacher education university would have accomplished with so much of your, laurels in your career. Thank you so much for being here, and please over to you, sir, on the dimensions of teaching. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. Good evening to all. First of all, I thank to Professor Dovamani Christopher, the principal, American College Madurai, and the coordinator of the program, Dr. Suresh Kumar, my good friend, head, Department of Psychology, American College Madurai, Dr. Subhastri Vanamali, Dr. Veena Vani, Dr. Chandra, Mr. Krishnan, Ms. Akshay Lakshmi, Ms. Anaya Lakshmi, Mr. Veera, Dr. Salim. Good evening to you all. I also thank all the participants and the team, organizing team, for having given me the opportunity to share my learning on the dimensions of teaching. For any teaching learning process, Mr. Suresh, Dr. Suresh, please share my PowerPoint. Dr. Suresh. Suresh. Dr. Suresh. Dr. Suresh. Am I audible?
Chandra here, sir. Kindly wait for a minute, sir. I'll get back to see who is playing your PowerPoint, sir. Thank you.
Dr. Suresh is sharing. Dr. Suresh.
Okay, sir. Just a minute, please.
Can I inform to him? Inform to him, please. Dr. Chandra.
Sir, actually, they're downloading your PPT, sir. They will share you.
Okay, okay.
I'm Dr. Subhashri here.
Okay, okay, madam. Okay.
Sir, meanwhile, you can share your experience, sir.
Thank you. Regarding to teaching, there must be three components, three important components, or three important constituents. Among the three, the first one is the classroom, the second one is the teacher, the third one is the students. Regarding to friends, I can say today's classroom, I can compare the today's classroom into a majestic garland. That is, I'm not talking about 50 rupees or garland. I'm talking about 1,000 rupees garland. Majestic garland. How the garland is made up of? The garland made up of different size of flowers, different colors of flowers, and different fragrance of flowers. The same line, the today's classroom, whether it is primary level or secondary level or tertiary level, what it may be, the students comprising of different IQ background or different IQ level, different social background, and also different socio-economic background. Here, the children or the students, some students may having the level of IQ is average. Some students may be less than average. Some students may be more than average. Some students may be genius or gifted. And also, the students.
Sir, this
Ah,
is Chandra
tell me.
here, sir. Sorry to interrupt. Suresh sir
Ah.
is available with your PowerPoint in a couple of minutes, sir. You can continue until then, sir. When he will be here, he will display your PowerPoint, sir. Thank you, sir.
Nothing problem. Nothing problem.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. He will be there in a couple of minutes, sir. Thank you, sir.
I can manage. Nothing problem.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Very
Right.
good. Thank you, sir.
So, the same way, the children or students, some students may be belongs to SIG. We called it as small income group. Some students
Sir,
may
why
be
is it-
MIG,
Sir,
that is medium.
making
It's clear for me. Your voice is clear for me. Now, is it okay, madam?
Dr.
it's
Subhashini,
clear,
I'm sorry,
sir. It's clear only.
Now it's clear, madam?
it's audible fine. It's in, ma'am. No, it's with audio, ma'am.
My side, there is no problem, madam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In my side,
Please
no,
go.
there is no problem.
Thank you, Subhashini. Thank you.
Some students may belongs to SIG, that is small income group. Some students may be MIG, that is middle income group, and some students may be HIG, high income group. And also, regarding to status wise, some students belongs to that is called, we called as OC community. Some students may be backward community. Some students may be most backward community. Some students may be scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. So what is the role of teacher here? The same way, what is the role of the thread in the garland? This is the major aspect. Here, in the garland, for the thread, there is no separate fragrance. It gets
Sir, just a minute, sir. I will just open. Sir, please unmute your mic, sir. Sir?
sorry,
Yes. Yes. 1 minute, sir. I'm just switching on my laptop. I will share it from here. Just you can introduce about the topic, sir. I will just open it and share the PPT with you, sir. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Dr. Suresh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I think someone is sharing, sir. I think you're from your screen only. I think so. Sir, I can see the presentation, sir. You can just do the. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh.
Sir, speaking, sir. Sir, voice is breaking, sir. Voice is breaking. Can you please check, sir? Dear team, anybody is sharing presentation?
It's only after the PPT getting present. Like prior that, it was fine.
Please close the PPT, sir. I will share it from my side, sir. Please close the PPT, sir. I will do share it. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Sir, still mail is not yet received, sir, from your side.
Nothing problem.
PPT is not yet received.
Nothing problem.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. You can continue, sir. You can-
Right.
Yes, sir. You can continue. Yes, sir.
So in the garland, see, flowers are prominent. Not the same way in the classroom prominent. He should motivate the students. He should give a right. Correct, but not now. Once, that is in the Vedic period, in the Kurukula period, the teachers are the, because at that time, the teacher is the only source for the students for getting knowledge, for getting information, for getting other aspects. But nowadays, the teacher is the one among the source, not the only one source. Today, the digital world, the technotronic world, the globalized world, teacher is the one among the source. So he should behind the students, not in that is not should be prominent in the classroom. Then there is the thread. It, regarding to the thread, it makes any different. This is this type of flower. This is this size of flower. This is this fragrance of flowers. It won't take, but it combine all the flowers, irrespective of the size, irrespective of the color, irrespective of the fragrance. The same way, the teacher should in the classroom should cater or to fulfill all the students' needs. That is, some students may be low level IQ, some students may be low level economic background, but the role of teacher is he should fulfill or cater all the students' needs. That's why we can compare the today's classroom into a majestic garland. The next one is the teachers. I don't want to discuss more about the teachers. You may very well about teachers because we are all teachers. I think most of us, even the participants as well as the coordinators, maybe all them, or maybe teachers. I am saying this, we are belonging to one community, one religion, one caste, one race. That is teachers community, including me. I am also teacher. I am teacher working in university department. You are also teachers. So you may some work in the schools or colleges or some other departments. Next, my intention is today. Teaching is the noblest profession in the world. Teaching profession alone considered as the noblest profession in the world. Why? Why we say teaching profession is the noblest profession in the world? Any idea from the participant side? Anyone? Why teaching profession is considered as the noblest profession in the world? What is the reason behind it? What's the rationale behind it? Anyone? Participant side?
So it is the only profession that creates all other professions, sir.
Right, good.
Thank you, sir.
Excellent. Any other idea?
There is a much more input in the chat box, sir, by Kanaka ma'am. It creates personality.
Good. So we'll discuss one by one
It is
because tell me, madam.
yeah. It's a noble profession because it is the selfless service aiming only for happiness and satisfaction, sir.
Right, good, good, madam. Because teaching profession gives 4 types of effects. The first one is multiplier effect. The second one is feedback effect. The third one is cathartic effect. The last one is youth effect. We will discuss one by one. First one is multiplier effect. Suppose we may take example of 3 things here. The first one is the typist or a computer typist. The second one is bank cashier. The third one is the teacher. Can the typist love the typewriting machines or the typewriting machine love? Can the bank cashier love the currency or the currency bank cashier? Some extent, it is possible. If the bank loves the currency, instead of counting the note in the bank, he go to the jail and count the bars, number of bars in the jail room. Even I'm not talking about students. So children, according to the Right to Education Act, it says children's means they define for children in the age group of 6 to 14 as per the Right to Education Act, and also the other act we call it JJ Act 2015, that is Juvenile Justice Act. It defines children's means less than 18 years. So I am talking about children means in this session. I am talking about children's mean less than 8 years, 6 years, 7 years. Whether the children loves the teacher or and also the teacher loves the students reciprocally, equally. How I can say is because so they are all living beings, not living things. They are living beings, living soul. Here, love. I'm talking about the love. There are different meaning for the word having different connotations, different circumstances, different places. Like the 4-letter word, you may very very more aware about the word that is case, CAC, case, because you are the most probably you are the teacher of psychology. You may more aware that the word case. The word 4-letter word case has different meaning in different places, different circumstances, in different fields. Like the word love has also different places, different meaning. What is real love? What is real love? I'm not talking about the park love, or beach love, or roadside love. What is real love? Participant science? Participant side? What is real love? Any answer from participant side?
Love is unconditional, sir.
Unconditional. Okay, good. Any idea? Real love.
So there are 2 inputs in the chat box, sir. One is by Balasamy. He's saying that love isn't sacrificing, and second by Anita Ramachandran, being a genuine person to teach and impart knowledge, sir.
Okay, right. Good. So, real love means it differs from, I already told you, from field to field. For example, when you are studying philosophy, love means, real love means, love the nature, love the character, love the ethics, love the beauty. Beauty in the sense, inner beauty, not the outer beauty. In psychology also, love means, real love means, that is personality, both inner beauty as well as outer beauty. For example, in sociology, our relationship with others. Economics, love means money. It differs from field to field. I think some of you may be having background on B.Ed or M.Ed. In the B.Ed curriculum, there is a paper on philosophy of education. Philosophy, the term philosophy comes from the two Greek words, philo and sophia. Philo means love, sophia means knowledge. So according to the literally, we can say philosophy means love of knowledge or wisdom. Love of knowledge or wisdom. What is knowledge? What is wisdom? Which one is higher? Which one is lower? Which one is essential? Which one is not essential? Any idea? Knowledge and wisdom. Which one is higher? Which one is lower?
Wisdom is higher, sir,
How?
in compared to the knowledge.
How? In what way?
Yeah, knowledge is being aware about something. But wisdom, we know that how we have to utilize that knowledge in a society.
Though we are living in the knowledge era. So we are living in the knowledge era. That's why the government of India constituted a commission called NKC, National Knowledge Commission, in the year July 2015 and submitted reports. NKC, the government of India constituted in the year 2005 and submitted reports on October 2nd, 2008. Because for strengthening of knowledge. So we are also living in the knowledge era. In my perception, in my view, knowledge is lower level, wisdom is higher level. Whether we are the knowledge people or wisdom people, including you and me also. Whether we are knowledge people or wisdom people.
Sir, in my opinion, knowledge is just knowing about things, sir. So when you try to understand better and use your perspective in synthesizing that knowledge, that becomes wisdom, sir.
Okay.
So I'm not sure whether we are using all our knowledge as wisdom in our day-to-day life. Maybe it's a mix of both. It is just my opinion, sir.
Okay. How one can attain the wisdom? What is the way? What is the route? What is the path? So one can attain the wisdom by way of two. One is by enjoying the worldly possessions. The other one is by denying the worldly possessions. So a lot of examples are there for these two aspects. For example, Lord Buddha, he attained the highest spiritual wisdom by way of enjoying all the worldly possessions. But Lord Mahavir, the 24th Tirthankar, he attained the highest spiritual wisdom at the age of 30 by way of penance. So there is a controversial issue regarding to Lord Mahavir. You may be aware that. So there are two types of people in Jainism. One group of people called Dihambras, the other one is called Swambras. One group of people viewed that Lord Mahavir got married Yasoda and he had a daughter Pridarshana. The other group of people believed Lord Mahavir never got married. Straight away he attained the spiritual wisdom. But there is no any concrete evidence for these issues. So while comparing both knowledge and wisdom, knowledge is lower level, wisdom is higher level. For example, take an example of ladder. In the ladder, the lower rungs of the ladder are called knowledge. The upper rungs of the ladder are called wisdom. So wisdom is higher level, knowledge is lower level. Today's world, today's LPG world, that is liberalized world, privatized world, globalized world, we want both knowledge as well as wisdom. Both are essential for our day-to-day life. Both are like two eyes of our face, two hands, two legs, two ears of our, two nose of our body. So both are essential for our day-to-day life. which one is more important, which is not. This is not correct. Both are essential. But, however, though we are living in the knowledge era, some philosophers, they viewed that knowledge is lower level and wisdom is higher level. They explained some way, that is, knowledge is like a dead wood. Wisdom is like a living tree or living plant. For the dead wood, if the wood is good, it can be used for making benches, chairs, etc., etc. If the wood is not good, automatically it go for firewood. But regarding to wisdom, wisdom is a living plant, a living tree. Whenever we want, we can get fruits, we can get green leaves, we can get vegetables. So that's why they say wisdom is lower level, sorry, knowledge is lower level and wisdom is higher level. Philosophy says which one is lovable, whether soul, S-O-U-L or S-O-L-E. Which one is lovable? Which one is important? Which one is more beneficial? S-O-U-L or S-O-L-E? Friends, do you have any idea regarding this aspect? S-O-U-L, S-O-L-E. What is the difference between these two? Because most of you psychologists, according to psychology, man is a somatopsychic organism. Man is a somatopsychic organism. In this sense, which one is lovable? Which one is important? S-O-U-L or S-O-L-E? Anyone, please? Anyone? That's Suresh. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, audible, sir. There are few inputs are there, sir. SOUL is important by two members, sir. They put it in the chat box.
Okay.
SOLE means selfish.
No.
Yeah, that's what they put it in the chat box, sir.
Right. So, according to philosophy, the real, we have to love only the soul, S-O-U-L, because our entire body is just like a jackfruit. How the jackfruit is look like? The outer part of the jackfruit is look like spur, S-P-U-R, spur. But the inner part, is very tastier part, sweeter part. While we cutting the jackfruit, what will do? So immediately we throw out the outer part. Why? If it is more than 1 hour or half a day in the house, what will happen? It spreads some unwanted smell. Unwanted, there are two types of smell. One is wanted smell, the other one is unwanted smell. For wanted smell, we are putting scent. In this way, we throw the outer part immediately from our home. Our body, our external body, our outer body is only the protection for the inner soul. It protects the inner soul, S-O-U-L, like the jackfruit, the tastier part. So while cutting the jackfruit, we take the inner part and we throw out the outer part. The same way, our body, if it is, the soul is die, what will called? In the body, if the soul is died, what it will called? Dead body or corpse. So that's why philosophy says the lovable one is, that is the inner soul, not the outer part, that is the outer body. In this, so come to our business. I am saying so that is a business today. After the introduction of the new economic policy in the year 1992, education is a marketable commodity. If you are having money, more money, you can get more education. In this sense, Nowadays, education is not comes under the service sector. It is comes under the market commodity. Not commodity. That's why I'm saying business. So, regarding to the first one is multiplier effect. Definitely, the children's less than 8 years, 9 years, definitely love the teachers, and reciprocally, the teachers love the students. So automatically, it increase or kindle our teaching, and also it increase our images among the society, among the parents, among the students. So that's why teaching profession gives multiplier effect. The other one is the second effect, that is called feedback effect. So everybody wants feedback. I want feedback. You want feedback. Everybody wants feedback. The typewriting machine cannot say the typist how well he typed it. He typed the letters. How nice he typed the letters. The currency cannot say to the cashier how nice he count the money, count the notes. Definitely the children says how nice he taught today. So this kind of feedback helps the teacher to strengthen or modify their teaching. This is one aspect. The third aspect, cathartic effect. Cathartic means that is Lexite. We are using Lexite. What purpose? To remove the unwanted things from our body. That is a major reason. In the classroom situation, while we enter the classroom, especially the lower level, primary level, less than 8 years, 7 years, while seeing the innocent faces, automatically our sorrows diminishes and joy increases while seeing the innocent faces. The last one is youth effect. Most of the professionals in the world, so they are dealing with inanimate objects or machines. But we are the teachers, we are dealing with the living souls or living beings. While dealing with inanimate objects or things, it takes our energy, but it won't reflect us. But we are dealing with this living soul or beings, they are like batteries. They recharge us. When we get tired, they recharge us. So here I want to say the children's are like atoms. So they are having tremendous power, tremendous potential, tremendous energy. What is the role of teacher? Our role is to bring their power, to explore their power, to ignite their mind by way of soft words, by way of good words. Especially the teachers working in the primary level, secondary level, they should use only soft words. But there is nowadays, most of the teachers, especially teachers working in primary level or secondary level, they are using some unparliamentary words in the classroom. As we are the teachers, we should always use the parliamentary words in the classroom. So while dealing with the living souls, the children's, they recharge us. They reflect energy for us. That's why all the teachers are look like young. That is, in Sanskrit, we call it as Jishivisha. That is life force. So they are the life force for us. So in this way, the teaching profession gives in these four effects, that is multiplier effect, feedback effect, cathartic effect, and youth effect. That's why teaching profession is considered as the noblest profession in the world. Right. Then next, effective teaching means. So number of definitions are available in the book, textbooks. What is teaching? What is effective teaching? So one should become an excellent teacher, a best teacher. What are the activities or what are the things he has to follow? Any answer from participant side? How one could become a best teacher or excellent teacher? What are things to be considered for becoming a best teacher? Participant side?
I think it is important for the teacher to know the students better and then teach what is really needed for them based on their interest. That way you can become the best and love.
Excellent, madam. Excellent, madam. Your answer is very excellent. For becoming a best teacher, one should master in 3 aspects or 3 angles. The first one is the teacher should be competent or mastery in their content. Whether it is physics or mathematics or chemistry, whatever it may be, he must be mastery in their subject or content. For that, he should read more and more. That's why there is one saying, the teacher should be a teacher in the day, but he should be turned as a student in the night. So, for enriching their knowledge, for enhancing their knowledge, for empowering their knowledge, the teacher should read more and more books, journals, articles, newspapers, teaching TV news, etc., etc. That is because why I'm saying is, today the concepts are changing, daily changing. The world is changing day by day. The world is changing. For example, I would like to say, what is the Indian Constitution Article 45 says? In the Indian Constitution, Article 45 says what? Any idea? Friends, why I am asking is, I want to learn from you. I am not teach nothing new to you. Just I want to share my experience, that's all. I want to learn from your side also. That's why I'm asking. Indian Constitution Article 45 says what? Anyone? Participant side?
Not aware about it, sir. More specifically.
Dr. Suresh?
Sir, not aware about it, sir, Article 45.
Okay, right. I'll tell you. Nothing problem.
I have a wild guess, sir. It is about giving education to children.
Yes, madam. Very good. Come on.
Sir,
Come
you're
on,
talking
madam.
about teaching and education. I'm just trying it. I think
Correct, madam. You are telling.
teacher for all.
You are correct. You are correct.
Is
You are
it
correct.
giving
Tell me.
education to all kids, each age?
No. 10% correct, madam. Your answer is 10% correct. Not now.
So it was just a guess, sir. Just wild guess.
Right, madam. Your answer is correct, but not now. It was correct. That is in the year before 2002. That is the introduction of 86th Amendment in Indian Constitution. Your answer is correct. Exactly correct.
Okay, sir.
Free and compulsory education for all the children up to the age of 14. This is correct. That is before the introduction of 86th Amendment in the Constitution in the year 2002. But after that, the Government of India inserted a new article called 21A regarding the free and compulsory education for the children's, the age group of 6 to 14. And also, they transferred the Article 45 relating to yearly childhood care and education. Nowadays, Article 45 says means yearly childhood care and education. But Article 21A says free and compulsory education for the age of 6 to 14 years of children up to completion of their primary education. Right? So, because why I'm saying is the concept is changing. For example, our parents, our teachers, maybe BT, that is, LT, before that LT, licensure of training, they called. Then Bachelor of Training. Nowadays, we are called B.Ed. Why? Instead of training, we are using B.Ed, Bachelor of Training, instead we are using Bachelor of Education. Because concepts are changing. Why I'm saying is, training means some people, some philosophers, some psychologists also says, man cannot be trained. Man only can be educated. He cannot be trained. That's why concepts are changing. So therefore, the teachers should update their knowledge, strengthen their knowledge, strengthen their notes. That's why they should be master in their subject. The second aspect is the teachers should know the methodology, what method to adopt or use for the particular group, for the particular target group. All the methods are not suitable for all the group. For example, primary level, you have to use storytelling, play-by method, etc., etc. The secondary level, some small assignments, like that way, tours, field trip, etc. But in higher education, tertiary level, we have to use project methods, seminars, workshops, like that. So we have to, you have to, you have to plan what method is suitable for the particular group. This is very important. Third one is the communication pattern. The teacher must know the learner's level. The teacher should come down to the level of the students, their knowledge, their aptitude, their attitude, their interest. If one having all these three, that is mastery in content, know the methods, and also the communication process, definitely he will become a teacher and also effective teacher. Another dimension of teaching is to improve the Q and the Q in education. Q and the Q. What is Q and the Q? What is Q and the Q in education? Any idea, friends? Friends, participants, any idea?
Questioning and quality, sir. I don't know, just.
Yes, correct, madam. Correct, madam. Any other idea? Your answer is 50% correct, madam. Dr. Suresh, the chat box, anything regarding to Q and the Q?
No inputs, sir, as of now.
Tell me, Dr. Suresh.
As of now, there is no inputs in the chat box, sir. Question and question is inputs given by Sukma, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Suresh. So nothing but Q and the Q means nothing but quantity and the quality. Quantity and the quality. Here, quantity means access, quality means success. That is the 86 policy, National Policy 1986. The objectives of the 1986 policy emphasizes that is greater access and equal success. That is Q and the Q in education. What is quality? What is quantity? Regarding to quality in education, there is no full stop, only commas. Regarding to quality in education, there is no full stop, only commas. Better, still better, still better. According to the quality guru Jurong, some people may know, many people know, that is a quality guru Jurong. He defined quality means nothing but confirmation with the standards. Confirmation with the standards. That is still better, still better. And nowadays we are using management, even in the education also, we are using the Six Sigma philosophy. Six Sigma. So Six Sigma says nothing but the output, the productivity should be 3.4 defects per million output. That is the Six Sigma philosophy. 3.4 million, sorry, 3.4 defects. 3.4 defects per million output. Million, you may know 10 lakhs. The defect should be only 3.4 numbers in 1 million, that is 10 lakhs. That is Six Sigma philosophy. We are using in our research 0.01 level, 0.0 level, like that. This is here. But what about the quality? What about the quantity? So quality means access. What is the higher education sector regarding to quality? In the GER, that is gross enrollment ratio, in national average is at present 23.6. That is national average, our Indian average. But we are happy to, I'm happy to say our Tamil Nadu, the GER, the level of GER is nearly 49%. We are double in our national level of Tamil Nadu. But in advanced countries, developed countries, they are more than 54%, 55%, 56%. That is their GER, gross enrollment ratio. But we are only in 23.6. I want to say one example. Suppose if 100 students admitted in the degree program, only 89% completed the degree. Among the 89%, only 9% go for higher education, that is master degree level. So among the 9%, only 0.7% go for the research level, that is MPhil and PhD level. So what that is sigma says what? Only 3.4 numbers per million. But here, our Indian situation, 100 students admission in the degree level, only 0.7% come for MPhil or research degree. This is the quantity in our education system. And also, even the primary level also, there is a, the government says 100% enrollment. School age children are enrolled in the schools. I am accepting this concept as a teacher in the classroom in my university. But out of the campus, out of the university, I am against this concept because it's practically not possible. Some survey says nearly 10% of children are away from the school. You may know that most of the children's, number of children's, they are working in tanneries, in Vaniyambadi, Ambur, working tanneries. Certain percent of children, they are working in fireworks in Sivagasi. Some children working in BD industries. Some children working in like Coimbatore. There are some engineering industries. So some children are selling students in Marina Beach. We can observe. But government says, that's why for strengthening the quality and quantity in education, the government of India, as the government of Tamil Nadu, introduced number of innovative schemes, number of flagship schemes. For example, in the year 1994, that is DPEP, District Primary Education Program. Then 2002, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. Then RMSA, Rashtriya Madhyama Shiksha Abhiyan. Then the latest innovation, that is RUSA, Rashtriya Uchchadhar Shiksha Abhiyan for higher education, for strengthening quality and quantity in higher education. So what is the low quality? What is the low quality for education sector? What is the rationale behind it? What is the reason for poor quality in education? Anyone? Any idea? Dr. Suresh?
Sir, for poor quality, there are many reasons, sir. One is the inputs they are receiving. One is teaching, and second is that the learning environment and learning resources inadequate. Yes.
I have an answer, sir. In my
Tell me.
opinion, I think the teacher-student ratio is not appreciable, sir.
What is the ratio? Nowadays, you know?
Sir, I'm not aware of it, sir, but I feel that the students
Right.
are many, the teachers are really
Right,
employed.
madam. As per the RT Act, Right to Education Act 2010, it suggests the students ratio should be 40:1. But at present, the ratio is, the latest statistic says 46:1 in national level average. But in some northeastern states, particularly the Bihar, the ratio is 63:1. This is the latest statistics I have studied. So, but your answer is correct. Try to your level best. Right. So, Dr. Suresh. Dr. Suresh,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
shall I take another half an hour?
Sir, we are having 10 more minutes, sir.
Only 10 minutes allowed, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
One more session, sir, because it is highly interesting. Definitely, we'll have more sessions in the coming days.
Okay. So, first and foremost reason is for poor quality in education is the that is lack of finance. Lack of finance. This is the first and foremost reason. I am saying is in 60 years back or 65 years back, the Kothari Commission, that is 94, 96, it suggested at least 6% of the GDP should be diverted to education sector. Not now, friends. 65 years back, that is the Kothari Commission, it suggests at least 6% of the GDP should be diverted to education. What is happening is the government of India, they allotted the last budget only 3.5% for education sector, including all type of education, primary education, secondary education, tertiary education, adult education, lifelong learning, etc., etc. Only 3.5%. And I'm very glad to say the National Policy 2020, it suggests GDP, that is 6% of GDP should be diverted to education. It also emphasizes 6% of the GDP should be diverted to education sector. But among the 3.5%, for higher education, only 0.7%. Only 0.7%. The remaining amount goes for primary education, secondary education, teacher education, etc. Only 0.7% for higher education. But in advanced countries, the developed countries, so they allotted more than 2.7%, 3%, or even some advanced some countries, Switzerland, Scandinavia, like that, they are allotting 7% for higher education sector. But we are allotting only 0.7% for higher education. This is one important reason. The another important reason is teaching, poor teaching, or lack of teachers. There is one survey, that is 2017, I think. My memory is correct, 2017, World Bank survey. So they conducted a survey in 7 countries. And the report reveals that our India is, the absenteeism rate, teachers' absenteeism rate is second. The first one is Uganda, that is 27%. But our India is 25% of teachers absent from schools, from colleges. That is the survey report says. Because teachers are the lifeblood of any organization, any teaching, any process. But the absenteeism level is more than 25%. And also, lack of appointment, even in central universities, state universities, the level of that is vacant is nearly 35 to 40%. Even IITs, the level is 40%. Even some central universities, central institutes of management, like that. In these world-renowned institutions, the vacant position is nearly 35 to 40%. This is one aspect. Then another important aspect is mushroom growth of private institutions or self-financing institutions. Friends, I can say, when I was studying B.Ed at Saidapet, I got only the second list, admission second list. I got science background. I have science background. I got 64% in my bachelor degree, but I got second list, admission second list. Nowadays, what is happening? You may very well aware that at that time, or even till today, only government colleges and 14 aided colleges in education are available in our state. But we are having at present, our university is having nearly 650 colleges, self-financing colleges. You know, some colleges they are offering quality education, private colleges. But in some colleges, there is a question mark. Not only in education colleges, even in medical colleges. In 1985, only 15% of seats are in the private hand. 85% seats are in the government hand. Even in engineering, 15% seats are in the private hand. 85% are in the government hand. But nowadays, there is reverse. There is irreverse. That's reverse. Nearly 85% seats are in the private hand. Only 15% seats are in the government hand, both engineering or medical, etc., etc. This is another reason. So number of reasons, more number of reasons are for the poor quality and quantity in education. So another I want to share with you means what is real education? What is real education? Whether we are offering or providing a real education to the children or students today. Are you agree with me? I'm saying we are not providing any real education to our students. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me, participants?
Yes. Yes.
So today, our system of education makes a man as an engineer, as a doctor, as a lawyer, as a teacher, but does not make a man as a real man. Does not make a man as a real man. Here I can quote, a man constructed a house and named it as Anna Illam, but his mother is living in an orphanage. In Tamil, கட்டிய வீட்டிற்கு அன்னை இல்லம் என்று பெயர் வைத்தான், அன்னை இருப்பதோ அநாத இல்லத்தில். That kind of education we are providing to our students. So we are totally, today we are facing number of problems, societal problems, robbery, wherever we go, robbery, murdering, pickpocketing, racketing, pickpocketing, kidnapping. So this kind of problems we are facing. So what is the reason? Nothing but we are totally ignoring to offer the value education, value-based education, value-oriented education. This is the major reason for the problem arises. Even suicidal. Many suicidal tendencies. You may more about than me regarding to suicide. But I can say the reason is because we are totally ignoring the value education. Value education is like a base for a building. If the base is strong, the entire building will be strong. If the base is collapsed, the entire building will be collapsed. So we are focusing on more on Western education. Forgetting Eastern knowledge. Sorry, Eastern wisdom. We are more focusing on Western knowledge and forgetting Eastern wisdom. This is the reason. So we have to give value in education for the future generations. Then another thing I want to, shall I conclude?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have one more that continues on the same.
Okay. Due to time constraint, I conclude my session with the one ideology called OK ideology. That was given by the famous educationist Thomas Harris. He classified the entire people, whether teacher or engineer or lawyer or psychologist or whatever. He classified the entire people into four category. That is one group or one category, or the first category, they classified as I am working, but you are not working. The second category, I am not working, but you are working. The third category, I am not working, and you are also not working. The fourth category, I am working, and you are working. So as the teacher, as we are the teacher, as we are the psychologist, as we are the practitioners or counselors, always the principle, that is the last principle, I am working and you are working. So with these words, I want to take thanks to the entire team of the organizers for having given me opportunity to share my little experiences with this Elite Forum. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Sir, I take this opportunity to give my first-hand feedback for your session. I think I have many questions of yours. And this one is on uh, even if you reach that highest forum in that academia, but still you are that humility I can see here. And to teach about you, everyone at that, even for basic thing, you given that complete conceptual and clarifications for that one. Thank you so much, sir, from my bottom of heart for a wonderful session today. And we had a time.
Actually,
Definitely
any
one more.
clarification? Any clarification?
Yes. Yes. Dear participants, if you have any clarifications for the dimensions of T, would you like to get more inputs? You are welcome. We can you can contact the expert. One is by unmute yourself and then ask a questions, or else you can enter your questions in the chat box. It will be taken over to that person. Sir, I have received a few feedback. They said that excellent presentation, sir. Yes, good session.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you.
Yes. Yes, dear participant, if anybody would like to ask a questions, you can raise your hand and I will unmute you, or you can put your questions in the chat box.
Sir, there is already one question in the chat box, sir.
Yeah, yes, you can bring it to that resource person, Dr. Chandra.
Okay, sir. Sir, that was an excellent presentation, sir. There is
tell
one
me.
question from the participant. What is the soul? What is the relationship between soul and mind? How can we define soul? Soul is only thinking, no, sir. It should be a brain thing. What is all about?
Because you may be a psychologist, you know very well. So there is no color, no fragrance for soul. Am I right? Am I right?
Yes,
So
yes.
I already told you, according to psychology, man is a somatopsyche organism. Soma means soul. Sorry, soma means body, and psyche means soul. So if the body, there is an interpretation. If a body without soul, a body without soul, what is called? What is called? A body without soul, without soul. That is called corpse. In the same way, a soul without body, a soul without body. What we call, as somebody says, is angel. Somebody may say is a ghost. But I can explain this concept in one example, because being a teacher of being a student of chemistry, being a student at that time, I want to explain this concept. There is some interruptions there.
Just a minute. Just a minute, sir. There are someone is unmuted. Yes, sir, you can go ahead, sir.
This is regarding to chemistry. Um, um, suppose we take hydrogen and oxygen. One side hydrogen, other side oxygen. So hydrogen having separate physical properties, separate chemical properties. In the same way, oxygen also having separate physical properties, separate chemical properties. When it joined in a ratio, particular ratio, it gives the third element. Hydrogen is one element, oxygen is another element. It gives the another element, third element called water. So there is a separate uh, chemical properties and physical properties for water. The same way, soul and body, it join and it makes the third one, that is man. That is man, soul and body. It makes the third one that is called man. So both SOUL and SOLE. SOUL means Atma. SOLE, aware that the word SOLE, there is one meaning for the word soul, that is Tamil, tool. So soul, SOUL and SOLE join together and third them and make the third one, that is man. One is visible. SOL is visible. SOL is not visible. But they make the third one, that is called man. I think you may satisfy my answer. I think.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What about the participant? The participant only asked the question.
Yes, sir. I think they are not able to unmute themselves, sir. I think some of them, and they may join first and they cannot able to unmute, sir, because our settings we made it that way. And they can able to enter the comment. Yes, they can. Thank you for your. They given the inputs sir in that chat box.
Yeah.
Thank you for the wonderful explanation, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, and there is one more question from our Krishnan. He asked me how teachers can develop passion in teaching, and an institution could motivate the teachers besides salaries. What's your take on that? What's your opinion on that, sir? How to develop passion for teaching among the persons who are in the field?
What I am suggesting is, regarding to the psychological aspects, there are two types of motives, right? One is intrinsic, the other one is extrinsic. Or we can say the other ideology, I can say the Maslow's theory, the concept of hedonism. I think many of you are aware that the terminology hedonism, that is, or I can say the other theory that is called McGregor theory, theory X, theory Y, right? So, according to this theory, X theory is the traditional one, Y theory is modern one. X theory, Y theory, that is McGregor. Then Maslow's theory, hedonism. Hedonism says many of us, including me, many of us, we want pleasure, but don't want pain. We want pleasure, don't want pain. We want more salary without work, without teaching. The students say they want to get more marks without reading, without taking pain. Right. So the extrinsic and intrinsic. Right. So another theory, the latest theory, that is Z theory. X theory, Y theory, Z theory, which gives, that is rights and responsibilities. Rights, responsibilities. So teachers, as we are the teachers, we are having certain rights, and also equally we are having certain responsibilities, accountability. One who understand the rights and responsibility equally, it is equally, rights and responsibilities equally, definitely they will be satisfied in their professions. Definitely they will be satisfied in their profession. Mr. Crystal, sir,
Sir,
are you satisfied with the answer, sir?
not really. Maybe it is, it is not, my side, it is not clear.
Tell me.
I wanted.
What do you expect from me? What do you,
Yeah.
what type of answer you expect from you?
No. I can only question. I am like Dharmi. I will ask only question.
Okay, yes, please, sir, tell me. I am ready to answer them. As per knowledge, according to my knowledge, I am ready to.
See, I see two sets of teachers. One, they teach with passion. They do everything, the knowledge they acquire, and also for if they have any doubt, the students have doubt, the next day they go and learn and come back and deliver, and they clarify their doubts. If still they have the doubt, they will refer to somebody, they will put them across and ask them to clarify the doubt of the student.
Yes.
That is one set of people. But nowadays, this was the case when I was studying in school.
Okay.
I still remember. I am in touch with whichever teacher is still alive. I am in touch with them.
Okay.
See, that is what they have created in me. But nowadays, I witness whether it is in the private school or in the government school, it is not happening. it is maybe 1 or 2 students they are clinched on and they help, and that is also the passion is not shown. That is what I hear and learn from the students who approach me for some help. So how the teachers, because nowadays they register in the employment exchange and they get the job at the age of 38 to 40 like that.
Okay.
Okay, so they have another say 18 years or 15 years to retire.
Right.
And I am not talking about the salary, their government salary, they are getting 50,000, 60,000. I'm not coming to that.
Okay.
But you have come to a job, you have to love the job.
Yes.
You have to do it with passion. You cannot leave, just because the bell is ringing, you are leaving.
Okay.
And there is no connect between the student and the teachers.
I think you are talking about the Kurula system, Vedic period system.
Boss, I don't know any system. Okay.
I think this is correct. We learned
Okay.
a different way. We learned at the time, but today is entirely changing. So at that time, Vedic period, that is, I can say in psychological aspect, that is behaviorism, behaviorist approach.
Okay.
Behaviorist approach. It says that is face-to-face interaction between the teachers and students. The teacher is the only source at the time. That is teacher-centered education. But today, we followed the child-centered education. That is constructivist approach. This is one aspect. The another aspect, I can say social constructivist approach. That is the blended learning. That is combination of the teacher guided and the student. Teacher guided or teacher facilitated student learning. This is that is social constructive approach regarding to teaching and learning. That is behaviorism, then constructivism. Now we are following social constructivism. Teacher guided students learning. That is very, very important nowadays.
So that means there is no human connect with these student and teachers. Because of the social, they use the interactions between the student and the teacher is limited, and now they go to the tuition or something, or they get and even in the tuition it is I have witnessed many tuition sessions also.
Yes,
and
sir.
and lots of information available on the net. The student attitude also
Sir.
has changed. I have everything in the internet.
Yes, that's why I am saying at the time, that is 40 years back, 50 years back, the teacher is the only one source for the students. For nowadays, the teacher is one among the sources. Some students are better than us in psychology, in mathematics. So they are more knowledgeable because everything is available in the web. So they are better than in more aspects. Right.
So no one to teach.
That's why we are following nowadays. The government is also saying that is social constructivism, that is blended learning, not the teacher-centered learning or student-centered learning, and also blended learning.
Okay. See, that could be the reason, for all these failures are not taken in the right spirit and move further. So that is why I get 1 mark less, I go and die. So there is no support system.
Okay, that is the reason. Due to technology, there is no interaction between the students and the teachers, even parents. So there is no talk between even the families. There is no conversation with the husband and wife, parents and the children nowadays.
Since you are expert in the teaching side, I thought how the teachers can play a role in improving the lives of the students. So that is why I asked this question. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Dr. Suresh.
Yes, sir. I think we will. I think we took more than half an hour. Usually we will end the session at 7:30, and today we are here, and most of them are with us up to 8. It means it shows that would like to be with us and would like to get more information regarding the teaching. Sir, again, I place my sincere gratitude to you, sir, for accepting our invitation and being here to share your learning and knowledge and the importance of teaching. I can say, I can see there is a huge change in my perspective also. How we can be humble when you reach a highest position. I think I don't know, many of the participants, they may not aware about it, where you are at the position, they may not aware about it, but I know personally, and so humble, sir. Thank you so much, and for showing that support to me. Whenever I call you, whenever as a family members, as a railway sir, you are here, and I'm really proud to have your session, and it is an eye-opening for me to add few more perspective in my teaching. And I admit here, definitely I will take that inputs of the way we have to deliver the content. From that, each term, if it is there, and then we have to explain to them. We should not hypothesize that they may not aware about it. That understanding I got it today. Thank you so much, sir. And now I request our core team members to propose the vote of thanks for today's session. Yes, there is a Radha Falachandar ma'am also given positive feedback. Awesome session today. Thank you, ma'am. Dear core team members, please, I welcome any one of you. Please come and give your vote of thanks for today's session. Thank you.
This is Chandra here, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, madam.
Okay. Sir, thank you very much for your presentation, sir. After hearing to Suresh Kumar, sir, I'm very happy to get introduced to a humble person on this earth, sir. Thank you for being here. First of all, I would like to thank for all your thoughts and perspectives, how a teacher has to perceive in their profession. And it would definitely be a motivation to the aspiring teachers, sir. Thank you for that. Personally, I get connected to the memories I had in my school and also with my teachers. So it was nice to travel with that journey throughout your presentation, sir. And thank you so much for all the valuable contribution you have given in enlightening us our knowledge on dimensions in teaching. And I'm sure and also believe that this could be of help to many of us in our future too. So thank you, sir. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your time. Thank you very much for being here, sir. I would also thank on behalf of the participants and also the core team members and the organizers of this webinar series. We also thank the participants for making this evening a great one. Thank you so much, all of you. We will see tomorrow the same time in yet another session. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Once again, I wholeheartedly thank to the core team, especially the principal of this American College and my good friend Dr. Suresh and all the core team members for having given me the opportunity to share my little knowledge to the enlightened and elected participants. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.